how can you guys navigate the sort of mental demands of having to play close to perfect basketball?
We don't have a choice. I mean, that's the way our team is constructed. We have to play close to perfect basketball.
LeBron James made some comments. He said that there's not much room for error with this team, given the way this roster is constructed. What more can be done with this roster? Are you satisfied with the roster? Do you feel like you guys need some more here?
I think we need another big. I feel like I've always been at my best when I've been the 4. And having the big out there, we know it worked when we won the championship with JaVale and Dwight. I'm at the 5 and I'm at the 4.
This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. And banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
I think our 19-20 team was like the perfect construction of a team. We had shooters, we had dogs defensively, we had scorers. We knew like everybody who knew their role.
It sounds to me like you're saying you guys are maybe a couple pieces away here.
We are though. Like I really feel like we are.
Good evening tonight as we come on the air here live in the West for Pacific Palisades here in Southern California as multiple wildfires burn at this hour out of control across Los Angeles.
Obviously, you're here in LA, you've lived here for the last several years. How did the last week and a half affect you with the fires? How did it impact your family?
My wife calls me, like, the fires are going on, but it's still pretty far away from me. I didn't find out until the next morning that JJ had lost his home. And then my wife told me the next morning that a lot of classmates from my daughter's school lost their homes. I remember a couple of days later looking outside one of my windows and seeing a fire, like, literally right here. And at that time, I knew I had to evacuate, so we stayed in the hotel for about 4 or 5 days, and we're trying to get back to some type of normalcy.
Your coach, JJ Redick, lost his home. What message did he give you guys as far as how to rally around this situation?
First of all, I was even surprised that he was here, given the situation that he was in. But he just wanted to make sure that when we go out and whenever we play that, you know, it was on us, the players, the organization, to go out and do whatever we need to do to bring joy back to the city.
The other way comes LeBron, behind the back and after Davis. Wow!
2 stats for you. This year, you're averaging a career high in touches per game of your whole career. You're the only player in the NBA right now averaging 25 points and 2 blocks. What were those conversations like for you early when you knew that he was going to be the coach and him making you kind of the orbit of this team?
I think when he got hired, we went to dinner and we had a real conversation in person. You know, he's drawing stuff like, oh, look, I can. And I was like, okay, you know, I like it. Just being able to be, you know, the hub of the offense and the ball coming to me now, making plays every possession, I think is impactful for me in my career, especially this season, and, you know, for our team.
It's Christie to the cutting James.
So LeBron James is 40. You're 31. You guys have been in this heat of competition, trying to contend for a championship here. How important is that for you right now?
1, we want to win it for the city. 2, we never got a parade. 3, it's a lot of talk about an asterisk next to the championship, which I believe was probably the toughest championship to win. Him and I are like very, very motivated to win another championship.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. How do I pull up long range? No, Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on ESPN.